all of my guests in. Wow! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of the Be Different series. I have another special guest. Well, actually, all of my guests here are special. That's why I have them. But today we're having Miss Gabbi Carballo. She is Miss Mandaue 2018 and the founder of the Green Wave project, which you will know what it is about later. And here she is! Let's hear more about the Green Wave project from Gabbi. What is it exactly?
Well, first of all, before we start that, I do want to say how much I look up to you for doing this. Because I feel like all of us like kind of go through bullying in our own ways. So like whether it's like from like classmates in school or like even when you look in the mirror and you are bullied to yourself. So it's really really nice that you're doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. So the Green Wave project is a project that I started after I won Miss Mandaue. So I started this project because I really heard from people in Mandaue that they really had a problem with their environment and they thought it was dirty. So I thought, why not use my platform to create a project that I could really make a difference with Mandaue. So I just teach classes to young public school children from grades 4 to 6, and then I do cleanups now. So our second round of like work is just to do cleanups around Mandaue, but I am planning to branch out into Cebu and hopefully go farther when I'm not so busy with school.
Yeah, studies first.
Yeah, studies first, you guys. Stay.
It's really good that she's having this as your sideline. It's very inspiring, guys.
Thank you.
Since this is the Be Different series, we're going to focus on matters related to self-love. So I'm going to ask Gabbi, what are your steps to self-love?
Well, I do want to start off that I feel like a lot of people think that beauty queens we really love ourselves all the time and everything's always perfect or something. I feel like, they really think that that's how it is. But honestly, there is a lot of pressure that comes with being a beauty queen. Even though honestly, I don't really consider myself one yet because there's still more that I want to do. But I just like it's really important to know that like first we should start off with this, that self-love is not a straight path. I think it's a forward and backward process. There's a lot of roadblocks and obstacles and U-turns that you have to go through in order to get to self-love. So these 5 steps that I'm going to give you guys, they're not exactly something that you really have to follow step by step, but I think that self-love is gained through the experiences that you go through in your life. So here are 5 to at least set a baseline for you to start trying to get to self-love. So the first one is being self-aware. So this is something that is really important, and by self-aware I mean to know what you are good at, know your strengths, to know your weaknesses, to know who you are in terms of your morals and your values. So that if ever there's anyone who has something bad to say about you, you will either already know that that is a flaw of yours and therefore you can work on it, or you'll know that what they're saying isn't true because you know who you are. So just be aware of exactly what you can bring to the table, and nothing that anybody can say can really affect you at that point. So number 2 is to know the kind of person that you want to be and then manifest that person. So a lot of us think that our personality is something that you can't change, that it's something that you're stuck with for the rest of your life. But if you have these role models, let's say like mine is Catriona Gray, and I see her as someone who's very kind, very empowered, I can work on becoming kind and empowered. So let's say that you want to be someone who is a good listener. So you try your best to be a good listener. So in the end, you have all of these qualities that you can later on be proud of. So you know that as a person, you're able to really contribute to society positively. That you as a person are walking around spreading good energy to everyone. And I think as long as you know that you're able to make the slightest difference in someone else's life, it really adds a sense of self-worth and
That's very true,
yeah. And I think that's something we all need to work on. Like, trust me guys, I don't feel like I love the person I am all the time. I sometimes feel like maybe I need to try to work to be a better person. But that's what's important, knowing that you can work towards being a better person. Step number 3, you guys, is to find your passion or your purpose in your life. So this is something that is very, very important, because I think that we all of us in life are kind of on some kind of pursuit to find why we're here.
Yes.
And sometimes people are lucky to find it early on in their life, but there are people who are older and they still feel like they still feel stuck. Yeah, they still feel stuck, or they still feel like they haven't found exactly what they're here for. This is why I really think it's important to experience things, try things out of your comfort zone. Like
Experience is the best teacher.
Yeah. Like here, for example, her on her channel, she told me earlier this is something out of her comfort zone, but she found purpose in it by putting this Be Different series up. So it's really important that we find what we are passionate about, or we find a reason to wake up each morning.
Find your why.
Yeah, find your why. Always have your why for everything. Because again, for this also, once you find what you're here for, you find your driving force, then you'll wake up each morning feeling like, I am a light to other people's lives. I can make a difference in other people's lives, or I really have a reason to be here. And once you feel that, then again, it'll really lead to just a sense of self-love and a good environment for your mind, your body, your soul to be in, to continue to grow every single day. So number 4 is to surround yourself with people who share your values or your morals. That's what's most important, but you also want to find people who you also look up to. So it's nice to surround yourself with people who, without even knowing it, they motivate you to be a better person. So once you surround yourself with these kinds of people, these are the people who, when you succeed, you're gonna know that they're really, really supporting you. Because I think that a lot of us think that, oh, the world is full of fake people, plastic people, but that's not true. You just haven't found that core group that you need to support you and your dreams. So I'm very lucky that now I have a group of friends that I can really say are there and supportive, because these girls are empowered and they're driven, they're very kind, and so every single day I want to be more like them. It feels good knowing that I have this very nice, homey, positive energy around me. So you're really reminded that you're never alone. Because as cliche as it sounds, you really are never alone. You just have to find your niche, find what
you just gotta find your tribe, you guys.
Yeah. And like, you don't even have to try to find them. Just if you be yourself, you're gonna attract the kinds of people that really deserve to be in your life.
It's true, I'm not thinking it.
So just be yourself. 5. Number 5, I think, is the most important part of all of these steps, is that self-love is allowed to and supposed to fluctuate. So you aren't expected to wake up in the morning always feeling like very confident or very proud in the person that you are. I think that self-love is something that it's kind of like trial and error. It's like you will wake up some mornings and you'll feel really good, but other mornings you'll wake up and be like, who am I? Or am I really doing the right thing? But just keep that in mind, that it is an up and down process. So just as there are ups, there will also be downs, and just as there are downs, the ups are right around the corner. So just never give up in your pursuit for making yourself the best person that you can be. I also think that when it comes to self-love, you have to just be a realist. I know not everybody is a realist, but just know that when you're very happy, there will be things that may come around soon that will make you sad, but you just have to power through that. And if you follow all the steps, like being self-aware, you'll know that you have the capabilities to get through that. These steps to self-love are a guideline, but they're not necessarily set in stone that this is how you have to do it. I think as long as you strive to be the best person that you can be, and always just keep that in your heart, that then no one can really judge. They can judge you, but what you can control is how you feel towards that judgment.
Thank you so much. So happy to have her here.
And guys, you know, we just met like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Was it?
Yeah. But you know, I always will support people who really advocate for really good causes that they think are important. I'm guest number 2.
You're guest number 3, actually.
3. Alright. 3 times the charm, you guys. A lot of people think beauty queens are like all poised and proper, but trust me, We are quite the characters.
Follow Gabbi on your social media accounts.
At Gabbi_Carballo. Plug. And then if you guys want to follow the Green Wave Project's new Instagram, which I will be launching soon. It's already up there, but I will start posting and everything very, very soon when I'm not as busy with school. But it's at thegreenwave.project. And also follow her, subscribe to her channel.
Yes.
Like and subscribe. I can finally say that.
I hope that inspired you guys.
Be brave, be different.